狰狞黑暗。新创角色，肖像。头发，呵呵。纹身，
Mention this triumph in my memoirs.
Fit for the fond Phalanxius annals.
Let my fury rain down upon thee. Stay faithful, and you will be...
This could be an opportunity.
Through chaos, I stride.
My supremacy is proven once again.
Watch this spectacle unfold.
Deliver their demise.
虔诚。 要塞世界。
The Emperor gave me a vision. For the Emperor!
那胡子，是。帝国世界。 还有完结，游戏大更新吗？算。2月要上供资金吗？再看看，会买，但不确定是2月就。日历，也还有，因为我有小鸭，没有差。如果黄色小鸭没差。帝国政委，政委是冷酷无情的政务部军官，负责维持新界军的士气、纪律与战斗意志。您曾经是政委队伍的一员，您对帝皇忠心耿耿，是帝国权威的象征。您的属下对你敬畏有加。 刀把明明还在。不关。登山手发啊，哪次不发？这个叫安怎呢？再说。输入名称。大人超伟。应用大人超伟。曹操的曹。应用。这是加了很多语音，原本没有语音的地方，我会加语音。
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
神皇。神皇，人类之主，人类的指引者、统治者与神明。帝国臣民会向帝皇祈祷，祈求援助与救赎。然而，若是帝国臣民知道了关于帝皇的真相，恐怕绝大多数人都会在绝望中陷入疯狂。帝国的神明高高坐在泰拉的黄金王座上。他高高地立在他的仆人之上，是所有人类共同的主宰。他被无数人类以无数个形式所描绘、崇拜。通过帝皇的神圣帝国，人类团结一致，成为整个银河系中最强大的智慧物种之一。吗？没有。是吗？我们见过吗？
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtfear, Master of Whispers,
我干嘛背
in
着
the
那个背包
employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
行商浪人，拥有独特世袭头衔的帝国臣民。行商浪人的任务是探索、开发银河中未知地区，为人类谋福。行商浪人是世袭的贵族，他们拥有神圣的贸易受状，有权在帝国疆土之外的银河系世界四处漫游。他们可以由自己决定如何应对外星文化、古老技术、新行星，或是早已被人类遗忘的人类文明世界。行商浪人拥有选择的权利，可以将自己的命运牢牢地掌握在手中。我叫大人头尾。
My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencias, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of her ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty.
帝国，人类星际帝国纵横整个银河系。帝国的统治者被称之为人类的帝皇，是活生生的神明。帝国疆域开阔，领土涵盖了无数星系与不计其数的人类臣民。所有臣民都由物种本身的纽带，以及对神皇至高无上的信仰团结在一起。无数异形与神秘力量不断挑战帝国的霸权，人类也因此陷入永无止境的战争之中。
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencias. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others. There is, and you will meet him soon enough.
我猜你在找我的时候，心里可能藏着某个目标，咱们来谈谈吧。
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't. The Lord Captain and Master.
Know your duty.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening?
啊，地图发疯啊！
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
My soul is ablaze with righteous fury.
会开枪，开始战斗。失手这个烂炮兵。
I will not be deterred.
排除万难。
Rejoice in service.
你这个烂炮兵！你们这群烂炮兵！啊！你在混呢？我们是这场武器吗？
The Emperor commands. You have been judged and found wanting.
他不理我，妈！
I can't allow myself to do this.
你在混呢？
Die.
对吧？
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the cult. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora...
The divine watches over us.
技术神谱。
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad? While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crew sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
知识亚空间，我有办法确认艾恩6号行星上发生的事情是否与巫术有关。这可能会牺牲几个灵忍者的性命，但可以帮助我们找个答案。一堆文字，那也是因为这就是文字游戏啊。
Thorough, but presumptuous. It took me a great deal to find one psyker who could serve me well for many years.
Sanctioned psychers are rare and valuable instruments of the Golden Throne. Or do you suggest that we use heretics, who are an offense to the God Emperor's light? It would be rather careless of you to utter such profanity in the presence of his faithful servants.
跟博德之门一样，这种游戏。泰拉黄金王座，这些神秘的造物将神皇的遗骸完整的包裹起来，通过禁制立场与灵能巨变反应堆来保护神皇的躯体。尽管帝皇已经无法亲自带领军队作战，他依然保护着他的子民，在泰拉的黄金王座上守护、引导人类。我们都是神皇的仆人，也都是西奥多拉的仆人。像我们这种身份的人，真的需要先这样拌嘴吗
Even among his flock, not all are of a piece. I suggest you familiarize yourself with that fact before you...
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here?
我也不清楚。
Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of... My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right.
太突然了。
Perhaps. Yesterday you were just another servant of the Imperium, one of the faceless multitudes. Today, visitors in the von Valancius colors come to you without any explanation and escort you to a vessel that departs for the far-off Coronis expanse. But such is the nature of my position. My claim on you is sacred and not... Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is some...
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend...
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of the Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel. Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp, an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new...
Battle.
I am but a faithful herald of the righteous wrath.
Come,
遭到伏击。
I can handle this.
reduced to dust.
My faith strengthens me. For the glory of the Imperium. Out of my way!
Just a minor setback.
Your end is nigh. And so it shall be done. I will not be deterred. Your corrupt way has failed you. Death to the weak.
开始睡觉。
What is ringing?
开始睡觉。
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Serve the ruinous powers.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
哦，电浆手枪。
I took care of this one. One fewer target.
Break them around. To the heretics.
热熔步枪。
Actions will speak louder than words.
镭射撞你这个烂炮兵！
Follow my lead.
Follow my
死
lead.
样子。看，
I took care of
这
this
鬼是
one.
不是？
And so shall it be done.
Don't touch me.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the
Heresy grows from idleness. Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Thank Providence.
Always on time, eh, Coop?
Mort? Oh,
What, did the Lord Captain send you to Chivia?
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have...
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scat...
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the... Edelthrad. Where is he? I must know if he is on...
I tried to locate him, but the...
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately.
If I may, Lord Captain.
Then it's settled. Find Ethelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. Then move out! Mort!
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Oh.
哎呀，我的脑子！哎，一屁哦！
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren
应该
Chamber.
上他去批啊。嗯。
How
现在才干。
perceptive of you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed. On the contrary, the warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice.
"亚空间的实体。
Did you forget something? I suggest you...
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Request accepted.
第一代不是我一代，也不是我。
There is still another way.
他跑了。那不行，我混了。不应该喝酒的。我困了，不应该喝酒的，一喝酒就想睡觉。干。 说，一喝就想睡，还是睡吧，啵啵啦。对，明天放假，好欸，好欸。啵啵。